Inside the Deck is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, sellers of Magic the Gathering and many other card and board games. GatheringMagic.com, #1 resource on Magic the Gathering, strategy, and culture.
Today we are at Cool Stuff Games, and we are actually going to be looking a little bit into Dragon's Maze at our pre-release. So Dragon's Maze is the third and final set that's in the Return to Ravnica block. We had Return to Ravnica, then Gatecrash, and now we have Dragon's Maze.
The pre-release is the week before the release of the set. It is always a sealed deck fun tournament, usually about 4 rounds, where you get to open up packs of the new set and get to play with them before they come out for sale. The pre-release usually has fun little additives to it. Like this one, you get to choose one of the 10 guilds that you want to play, and then you and the rest of your guild mates work as a team to try to get through the maze.
Okay, can I have the only Gruul player? It's not me this time. Oh, sorry. How would you know? Okay, can I have the Is It players, please?
Every person that signed up for the event signed up for a guild, and they represent that guild. For each person in that guild, whenever they win, they advance in the maze for their entire guild. Whoever gets to the end of the maze gets a special card that is the champion of the maze.
Attention Magic players! Welcome to today's pre-release event for Dragon's Maze. Hopefully you all are ready to run, because you guys have to get through that confusing maze.
Basically for this pre-release, they had a new mechanic, which was every time somebody from a guild won, their guild got a victory point. And those victory points were used to go through the maze, and whoever finishes the maze first gets a special achievement on Planeswalker points.
I think that with the first iteration of Return to Ravnica, we kind of saw, half of it we felt like it was unfinished. When Gatecrash came out, we saw the other side of it, and still kind of unfinished because everything was very compartmentalized. We only really saw half of what it had to offer. Now, finally, that we're getting everything together, and in one, we're finally getting all the ends tied together, and everything is coming together really nicely. So I'm pretty satisfied with what I've seen so far.
I quit the first time Ravnica came around, and then I came back right afterwards. So this is my first time actually playing it for Limited, and it's pretty sweet. For Dragon's Maze, I like that it adds to the Limited format. You get a lot more mana fixing, so with the 1/1/1 of the set, you'll be able to play 3 to 4 color decks.
I think my favorite out of all of Dragon's Maze is probably all the different legendary creatures. I'm a very, very big EDH buff, so when I saw those legendary creatures come out, it's definitely a good opportunity. And also, not even that, but in Standard, there's a lot of fuse cards I saw that definitely bring a lot of variety to the format where there isn't much already.
My overall view of the Return to Ravnica block is that it's just incredibly fun. The more I play it, the more I love Magic.
And pre-release is awesome because it's the first time really any of us are seeing these cards. It's the first time any of us actually get to get our hands on the cards and really play with them and have them interact with each other. So we're all kind of learning and exploring at the same time, and we're all really figuring out each card and what it's good with and what it maybe doesn't work so well with. And we're all just kind of learning this new set for the first time, and to be able to do that with a lot of friends is pretty exciting, and it's an awesome experience.
Oh, Boros wins.